Hey guys, I'm back with another PvP Talks video, and I just figured it was time we rip off the band-aid, and I know you guys are probably tired of hearing about it, but let's talk about should Rare implement PvE-only servers. This has been one of the most incessant questions in the Sea of Thieves community since the game came out, but I need you all to understand why this won't happen and why this shouldn't happen. Now let's just start with saying that the devs have actually addressed this, and they said this is not their vision for the game and they will never implement PvE only servers. So get out of your head if you think this might ever happen, because the devs are pretty clear that this is not something they want for Sea of Thieves. And that totally makes sense, because Sea of Thieves by design is a PvE VP sandbox, and it only works within that dynamic. Even something like skill-based matchmaking would kill the game, because the core gameplay loop for most people is you start Sea of Thieves, you do some voyages, you get some treasure, you sink and lose that loot, and then you realize that you probably need to try and get better at PvP over time, and then once you do, you become the one stealing loot from other players, and that cycle continues. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret about Sea of Thieves, and I don't know if many of you know this, so let's keep this between us. The PvE is not that interesting. It's extremely repetitive. I know there's people that enjoy it, and maybe the first couple times it's fun for a lot of people, but what makes it interesting is that you can lose your loot at any second due to other pirates. The majority of people calling for PvE only servers, I guarantee you, are likely newer players that played for a couple hours until they lost their loot and immediately rage quit. And to be clear, that is totally fine. This game is obviously not for everyone, and if you don't find that type of gameplay fun, then of course you shouldn't play it. But you know what, let's say that Rare did implement PvE only servers, even though that's against their vision of the game. Tons of people would come back to play Sea of Thieves, most likely. But the problem is, those people that came back to play would stick around for probably a week or two max, until they realize that the PvE is pretty shallow without the threat of running into other pirates. So I've actually had a lot of people message me saying that they used to think PvP was toxic and they would avoid it at any cost, but they started to try and keep an open mind and gave it a shot. They were astounded to find that they were having so much more fun in Sea of Thieves once they started participating in PvP.
Jesus! I can watch all your videos and I still suck ass. Does that mean I'm a bad learner or you're a bad teacher? I'm not sure. Both feels right.
And this is something I've tried to get across to people in the year plus that I've been making guides, is that, yeah, you're not going to win every fight. You're going to sink. You're going to lose some treasure. But instead of focusing so hard on those couple captain's chests that you lost, if you try to fully embrace Sea of Thieves as a PvE VP sandbox, you will have so much more fun with the game. Okay, that's it for me today. I give away exclusive in-game items every Wednesday and occasionally have Twitch drops on my stream at twitch.tv/blurbs, where I stream every weekday and most weekends. We have an incredible Discord community. If you want to try and give PvP a shot, come hang out and join and maybe find some people to play with. But regardless, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.